Okay, today we are going to start a new chapter. So get out your notes and write down today's I can sentence. I can compare integers. I can compare integers. This is our goal today. All right, the first thing that we need to do is talk about what this word integers means. And we've already seen a lot of math words that are weird and we don't really use in the real world. An integer, okay, here's what it really is just a positive or negative number. That's it. A positive or negative number. All right, I don't know why they have to call them integers, give them that fancy name, but it's a word that covers all positive or negative numbers. So if you're thinking of like positive numbers, any normal number is technically a positive number. If you say that you have $5, okay, the integer would be positive 5. If you say that you have to cook for 10 minutes, okay, your integer would be plus 10. If you say, the plant grew 17 inches, the integer would be plus 17. Now with positive numbers, we don't always have to write the positive sign because regular numbers are positive. So we wouldn't say I have plus $5, we just say I have $5. We wouldn't say cook it for plus 10 minutes, you just say cook it for 10 minutes. And you wouldn't say it grew plus 17 inches, you just say 17 inches. So with a positive number, you can write the plus sign or not. It doesn't matter either way. All right, now negative numbers are less common. Like right now with the temperatures, we've been seeing that it has been, 12 degrees below zero, okay? So that would be negative 12. If you say something fell 3 feet, that would be a negative 3. You could say that you lost, or how about you owe someone $25. That means you have negative $25. Now with the negative numbers, you have to always write the negative sign. It's really important so you know it's a negative number. Okay, numbers without signs can be positive. Numbers that are negative always have the negative signs. Okay, so I can compare integers. Let's go over a couple ways that you can actually do this. There's a couple different strategies here, and you can pick whichever one works for you. Okay, so let's say I have example number 1, and I have to compare these two integers. Okay, so let's start with, let's just start with two positive numbers. Let's compare 16 and 24. 16 and 24, okay? Now, the first way I want to teach you is you can think of this as, well, actually, let's make one of these negative. Negative 16 and 24. All right, so you can think of these as money, okay? Here's the one way you can compare integers. Think of your values as money, where any negative, actually let's do that in red. Any negative amount is going to be viewed as owing money, and any positive amount is going to be viewed as having money, okay? So in this case, we would say that for negative 16, that would be like owing somebody $16. And for a regular 24, it's actually a positive 24. Since there's nothing there, we know it's positive. That's like having $24. So which one is having more money? All right, and you would say, oh, well, having is more than owing. So we would say that negative 16 is less than positive 24. Okay? Example number 2. Okay, let's say, again, we are comparing. And let's say we have two negative numbers, negative 8 compared to negative 11. Okay, negative 8 compared to negative 11. And this time, we're going to compare using a number line. Okay, compare using a number line. So if I have negative 8 and negative 11, I want you to draw a basic number line. Okay. And since they're both negative, I'm going to put my 0 here, and I'm only going to go up to 2. But I need to go past negative 11. So that goes backwards. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, 7, negative 8, negative 9. And I'm going to need more room. Negative 9. Let's see, negative 10, negative 11. I always like to go one more. Negative 12. Okay, so I'm going to plot my numbers. Negative 8 is right here. Negative 11 is right here. Okay. So if I'm asking which one is bigger, okay, remember here, from here up is like having money. Having money. So the closer we get to here, the more we have. So the dot that's closer, I'm recording. The dot that's closer to 0 is going to be the greater amount. So in this case, negative 8 would be bigger. All right, so we say negative 8 is more. We say, negative 8 is more than negative 11. Okay? All right, example number 3. What if you have like a word problem and a situation? Okay, so let's say that, looking here, let's say we have a bunch of numbers. Let's not do word problem. Let's say we have a bunch of numbers and we have to put them on a number line. Okay, so let's say we have a set of numbers. Let's go with negative 11, 3, 6, negative 7. Okay, and let's go ahead and put those on a number line. So I'm going to draw my number line. Okay, I'm going to put 0 in the middle. And my biggest number here is 11, or negative 11, so I want to go to 11s on both ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and down. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, negative 9, negative 10, negative 11. And I'm going to plot all my numbers in this number line. And when you're plotting in a number line, not only do you put the dot where each number belongs, but you also write the value above the dot, so we're absolutely sure which number you're indicating. So let's start with negative 11. It's right here, so I put my dot on the number line, and I write negative 11 above it. 3 is actually a positive 3, which would be right here. So I'm going to write my 3 above it. 6 is actually a positive 6 because there's no sign there. And it goes right here, so I write my 6 above it. And negative 7, I go back down to my negatives, is right here, negative 7. So if I were asked to put these in order, so order these, let's say we're going to order them least to greatest. When I put them on a number line, they're already in order least to greatest after I have them on a number line, because down here is less and towards this end is more. So I start with my least value, which would be negative 11. And then my next one would be -7, and they're already written in order, 3 and 6. And you can write +3 or +6 if you want to. It's up to you. So if I was going back to the money thing, okay, this would be like owing someone $11. This would be like owing someone $7. This would be like getting, okay, you get $3. And this would be like getting $6, okay? So you can think of positive and negatives as owing or having or getting money too. But the number line is a really good tool if you had to put things in order because it already